Hi everyone, it's Kino here. I'm in beautiful Vietnam and I want to share this gentle yoga class which will target the hips. So let's come to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes and bring your hands together. A long deep breath in. As you exhale, take your hands down and allow yourself to tune in to the subtle sensations and the vibrations of the hips. Move with awareness and sensitivity of feeling in the body, and set your goal for the practice today to feel and not force. A long deep breath in, and as you exhale, let's open the eyes. Very good. We're going to start off on the hands and knees, so I want you to slide on over to your hands and knees. Very good. Now, moving from your hands and knees, I want you to start shifting from side to side. So you just kind of massage inside your pelvis around where the hips are. Nice. Now we're going to do hip rolls where we go around the world. We're going to go over to the right, drop forward into the front of the pelvis, over to the left, all the way back through the hip joints. Good. Rolling around. Nice. Let's do it one more time. Good. Now we're going to reverse directions. Over to the left, roll through the hip joint, over to the right, back around, over to the left, roll through the hip joint. One more time, over to the left, let's roll, back to the center, and I want you to just rock again, side to side, so you get a nice feeling in the hips. Good job. Let's curl the toes under, and let's come on up to downward facing dog just for a moment. Long deep breath in. Long deep breath out. Good. Keeping the mind calm and aware. We'll stay for about 2 more breaths. One more breath. Good. Let's switch the gaze forward. I'd like you to step your right foot forward, and we're going to sink the left hip down. I want you to take your hands on the inside edges of your right foot. Just kind of stack the hands nicely there. That's good. Then let's drop the left hip and give yourself a little moment to kind of roll into the hip. All right, we're going to do it again. Let's roll into the left hip. One more time. We're going to roll into the left hip and then keep it drop down. I'm going to take your hand to the right knee. We'll just hang out here for about 5 breaths. Feel the mind calm, the navel drawing in. Let your neck muscles release. And if you feel there's extra space in the body, I'd like you to bend your left leg and reach back, holding on to the foot, and give it just a little rock. So you're kind of rolling through the hip joint. We're releasing the front of the left hip. You can let your right hip joint and your right foot turn out a little bit, so we work a little external rotation. Nice, and sink into the hips, rocking lightly from side to side. Good, we're gonna do one more time. Nice. All right, let's come on back down. Let's turn that right foot forward, and I'd like you to come down into the lizard pose. All right, so how are you feeling in your lizard? So you can reach down, and if you can't go as far down as I am, just keep your hands on the ground. And then if you can go down as far, let's wrap that right hand around and then just reach towards the ground. All right, when you reach towards the ground, the navel stays in, and you could even extend the arm and look over to the side. See if we can hold that for a few breaths. Good, and we're feeling the hips opening, the hips releasing. Just taking the moment to find the contact points, the body mixed with the ground, find the alignment, the sensations. Stay one more breath. That's good. All right, we're gonna spiral on out. So first get the right hand out, slowly walk up. Let's curl the left knee and the left toes. We'll switch the sides. Nice, and this is a good time to do that kind of side to side hip motion. And we're gonna step that left foot forward. We start off in our lizard pose. So we're feeling the lizard, and you're gonna drop the hip a little down. We're gonna pick the hip a little up, drop the hip a little down, pick the hip a little up. Then let's just kind of rock from side to side for a few breaths, rolling through the hip joint. Nice. Then let's stay down. All right, good. As you stay down, we're gonna drop that right hip nicely down. You're gonna reach a little into your external rotation on the left side, keeping the navel deeply in. The hip starts to really release towards the ground. Good. And now if you feel comfortable, we're gonna reach up, thinking about hugging the knee a little bit in, and then gently bending your right knee as we reach back with the left arm. Good. Okay. So we keep the mind calm no matter what's happening in the environment around us. Just give yourself a moment to release through the hips. We're feeling, not forcing. So whatever's happening in the environment, we just accept. We understand the feeling. Good. We'll rock a little back and forth, kind of massaging the hip joints. Good. And let's turn it forward. We're going to return to that lizard pose. You could be up on blocks even here with your hands, or we can scoot down onto the elbows. All right? I'm going to find your lizard variation. And if it feels right for you, we're going to wrap that left arm around and kind of sink down. You can extend the arm or even come onto the right elbow. So this might be too advanced, so if it is, don't be intimidated. There's many different variations of lizards in the world, so you want to find your lizard, okay? Let's stay for 2 more breaths. Nice. Good, keep breathing. Lizard can be very intense actually in the hips, so give yourself just a moment to be here. 1 more breath. Good, don't be in a rush to come out. Let's kind of lean into it, spiraling out, walking that right hand back up, curling the right toes under. Let's bring it back. All right, we're gonna rock side to side. Very good. Let's gently walk the hands forward. We're gonna inhale, upward facing dog. Let's stay upward facing dog for a couple breaths, relaxing through the hips. Good, feeling the breath, feeling the body. Nice. And then exhale, back to downward facing. We're gonna walk forward, cross the feet, straighten the legs, and then you roll the spine down, all right? I want you to roll gently down. And drop the knees in towards each other. A deep breath in. And then let's drop the knees away from each other. A deep breath out. Settle here. Letting the mind relax again. Letting the body relax again. Feeling, not forcing the hips. Being with your breath, being with your body. Very good. Then let's extend the arms and legs. Take a little rest. Feel your heartbeat, feel your breath, feel your body. Congratulate yourself for completing the journey into the hips for today. Feel everything rest and release. Then let's reawaken, bending the knees and the elbows, feeling a new sense of connection in the hips. Draw the knees into the chest. Good. Let's roll over onto the side. And let's inhale. Come on back up. Good. Wiggle out the hips for a moment. I want you to wiggle them side to side. Allow yourself to just feel a little love in there. Very good. Okay, let's close the eyes and bring your hands in prayer. A long, deep breath in. As you exhale, let's softly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love.